Why should we learn thesis writing styles? As a graduate student, have you ever asked yourself why you need to learn the thesis writing styles? Do you have many questions to ask pertaining to writing? Do you know why specific regulations must be followed in writing? Before answering the questions, we need to understand what a thesis is. A thesis is the best medium for researchers to communicate their research results. The logic arrangements of chapters and sections in theses can help readers understand the value of research. Each research field has its accustomed writing styles. Thus, when students are writing theses, they should clearly understand the writing standards in their field of research. Even if your thesis topic is unique, failure to comply with the writing styles and merely expressing your personal thoughts will result in your thesis not being considered an academic paper. Thus, we will use the following thesis writing styles in social sciences as examples. Thesis is divided into the sections Introduction, Literature Review, Methodology and Implementation, Findings and Discussion, and Conclusion and Suggestions. The introduction section is a key to building the first impression of a thesis. A quality introduction can not only grasp the focus accurately, but also guide readers into the topic. The introduction section commonly includes research backgrounds, motives and objectives, research scope, and terminology definitions. After the introduction, the literature review follows. Through data compilation, researchers may understand the deficiencies in previous studies and avoid repeating existing studies. Some students pile up the literature in this section to an extent that it looks like a large reading report. Before writing this section, authors should filter out relevant data and add their personal views to adequately provide their thesis with a solid theoretical foundation. The methodology and implementation section generally includes research questions or hypotheses, research design, research methods and instruments, participants, data collection, and handling procedures. During the execution of studies, researchers must conform to academic ethical norms. The rights of the participants need to be protected, no matter qualitative or quantitative studies. For example, researchers must ensure the procedure for obtaining informed consent from the participants is correctly implemented and respect the participants' willingness to participate in the study. The findings and discussion section is the most intense part in the study. Authors thoroughly explain their research results and conduct comparative analysis in relation to the content in the literature review section. The results are used to verify, falsify, or supplement previous research findings. This section also involves explaining the applicability of their research results. At the end of the thesis, we need to conclude the research processes and results. Concise descriptions are used to summarize research findings and give suggestions for future studies. Completion of a thesis involves spending a lot of energy and efforts in locating topic, collecting data, and determining and implementing research methods. Various difficulties may occur during the process. However, the problem-solving process is always interesting and will allow you to experience a sense of achievement. Most importantly, when you earnestly complete the thesis conforming to writing styles, it means that you're about to complete your degree. Congratulations!